You ready?
Mm-hmm. One, two, go.
What up, world? Welcome to ZTTV. Right now, we chilling with the one and only.
Woo!
Say your fucking
My
name.
name's Zena.
And this is Teasers. Welcome to our world. Welcome to our topics. You know, we always gonna be trying to shed some light. You know, give a little game, give a little sauce, not the whole recipe. You know, but we'll jump right into it. Just to let y'all know a little bit about me. Kansas City, Missouri native.
Go 49ers.
Go Chiefs. Go Chiefs.
Go 49ers.
But yeah, Kansas City. Been in Vegas now for 10 years. By the way, that's where we at. Downtown, reporting live, Sin City. But for the most part, you know, I'm a stylist. I make clothes. That's how I make my earning. That's how I make my living. So it's like one of them things, if I don't sew, I don't eat. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. Z.
If I don't rent out to crackheads, then I don't eat. I do short-term rentals. I've been doing short-term rentals for about 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah. I also do work
You
at
got
9
that
to
shit
5.
started during like the pandemic, huh?
Yeah,
That's
a little
fire.
bit. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fire.
yeah. That's when
Okay.
people were like actually doing Airbnbs more than the hotels, I feel.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably talking out of my ass, but I've been doing that for a while. I started by subleasing properties, so I didn't own them out. I didn't own them since the beginning. I subleased, and I got evicted like 4 times because I got caught up with the city doing short-term rentals and subleasing. So a lot of property management companies out there don't like me, and that's okay. But yeah.
So like,
And
till
this year, like, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, with anything comes problems and issues, but
Yeah.
like, you know, figured it out, like, to be still doing it
Just
for
get
years.
up and you pick up your shit and you move on to the next house.
You try,
pick
right?
up your shit and you move on to the next house. I love failure. Failure makes
Fail
me
quickly.
fail quickly, yeah, and get up even quicker because it's hard.
Okay, like I feel like that like brings us right to kind of what we was talking about earlier today. Like, you know, you're a woman. We
Yeah.
both just talked about our hustles. All right. At the end of the day, men need women, women need men.
Right.
In a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
should it be 50-50 or should it be 100-100?
What do you think?
I mean, my personal opinion, like, I think it should be 100-100. And
Okay.
when I say that, ladies, please don't get upset. But what I'm saying is a man's 100 is going to always outweigh a woman's 100. That's just my opinion. It's a man's world. It's set up to where, you know, we're supposed to have the better paid salary jobs, whether it's in sports, whether it's in the medical field, whatever, you know. So the man's 100 should always outweigh the woman's 100. But when I say that, I'm saying it should be 100% effort on each end.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like at the end of the day, like if you want, you know, a woman to succumb to you, your needs, or in a sense be submissive, like I feel like you gotta be that provider. You gotta be head honcho. You gotta be doing something different that these other guys ain't doing, you know? What you think, Z?
What I think about that, I don't. This is my opinion. I wouldn't really want to put any type of money into like rent, utilities if I'm living with a man. I think a man should take all of. I think he should just take care of all of it. Don't get me wrong. I think a female should work and do something because eventually you are gonna get bored. And I think females should be having like families. I do believe that people should be building together because at the end of the day, we're on this earth to reproduce. This work shit isn't normal. And when you find someone that wants the same values as you and agrees with you, then go all in because it's really hard to find that. And
You know, honestly,
when it comes to that, right, the
Yeah.
50-50,
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. But if you have a business going on with your man and you guys have like a Charles Schwab account together, putting money into like a mutual fund and investment in stocks, then that makes sense. Yes, I agree in doing that. But when it comes to like the household and holding it down, I feel like a man should do that.
Okay.
That's my 2 cents.
I mean, honestly,
I might be wrong, I might be right, I might not be either of them, but
I mean, everybody got preference. Everybody know what they like. Everybody know what makes them move. So
that is
why
true.
be with a man where you're becoming out of character or something else? Like,
Well, because a lot of these men they bring the masculine side of you because they're raised like, I don't know what it is, but some of them aren't raised manly enough, and I guess you got to hold the fort down because your man isn't a man and he doesn't have enough BALLS in between his legs to like to hold this shit down.
no, I feel that. Like,
don't know.
I feel like a lot of men do in this era run away from consistency, which I feel like is the key to unlocking everything. Just be consistent, bro.
Be consistent.
You know, you
That
might
is
not
true.
be that
Be
top dog
consistent.
today, but being consistent can lead you to be that top dog 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. It's how bad you want it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But to bring it back to relationships, like, yeah, I agree with you, Z. Like, you know, and I've learned my lesson through the hard way. But as I get older, as I've gotten closer to my father and more talks with him, like, you know, just even discovering like how they made it 33 years of marriage. You know, he really take care of the house. He take care of the home.
Yeah.
You know,
And your mom's happy.
yeah, and it allows, like you were saying, roles to be played and
Mhm.
mastered. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's thinking like, oh shit, I gotta play this role today, or I gotta play, you know. So
And a lot of girls will be brainwashed by social media. Just again, my opinion, that you got to be a boss bitch and fuck these men and fuck them. But sis, that's like TikTok plotting on us for us not to have kids because they want to
nah,
divide and
for
conquer.
real.
That's
Shit.
a very smart way for us to not have
Implode
kids.
America, you know, like, not to get too crazy out subject, but China do run that app. You know, they talking about getting rid of it in January.
Really?
Yeah, you ain't seen
I don't
that?
think they should.
I think the
but
date is
they should.
January 18th, but they're basically saying like whatever's on the legal side of it, but they basically saying like if China doesn't remove whatever out of the app, it won't be allowed in the U.S. no more. But I feel like they say that shit, but it's the dark web out there too. So it's like,
That's true. I never.
I'm
been
pretty
on the
sure it's
dark
gonna
web.
be still somewhat accessible. You know,
I'm sure it would.
I bet you people like iPhone to make it to where like you won't be able to download it, but Android user,
Android.
yeah, definitely. You know, that's just my take on that shit. But yeah, oh shit, I wanted to do a little fit check today. You know, got my Virgil collection on, a little spiffy shit. I kept it cool, but low key I copy Z because Z came in so fresh. But before we get on Z, like, just shout out Killian, local Las Vegas brand, Minimal or MNML.LA. I could check them out for dope bottoms, all different types of stuff. But
Show me your Tims. Show me your Tims.
these are not Tims, man. Why you playing with me? But
I'm not playing with you.
I show 'em.
You don't have to take them off.
But I ain't feel like standing
Fuck.
up, putting my foot on the table, you know? But these is Fendi's, you know, couple seasons old, but still like an essential if you ask me. Like, I get what she's saying with the Timbs, but in my opinion, I see more Doc Martin.
That's true, because the platform.
Yeah, the platform.
Platform is a
or
thick
just
boy.
even this. Like, you know how Dr. Martin be having
Yeah.
a little. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let them know what you got on, Zig.
What do I have on? Some Ross shit. I got this from
Man,
Ross.
She been
A
lame.
little bit green.
I'ma
here.
bust out. She got on
Got my nails
Casablanca for the
done.
top. She got Carhartt on the bottom. You
This
know.
is brought to you by my man. Thank you. Shout out.
Got a little couple accessory pieces mixed in there, you know. 360.
Your turn.
All right, so like, cool. We
Cool.
just literally said Fendi, MNML, Casablanca. You know, some of those, of course, people know they're renowned. They've been around a long time. Casablanca's new, but definitely stepping on these bigger brands next. But in your opinion, is designer overrated?
The prices.
The price.
The price is a little overrated. I don't know if that would even make sense, but it's just too much. The price is too much.
I mean, I could agree with you on that sense. Like, you know, like for example, like I bought these retail, and now that they've been out, what, 4 or 5 years now,
Mm-hmm.
you could literally go find the same pair that somebody's
Half the
reselling for
price?
like 400, 500 versus
Retail's
1,000
what, like,
at the
yeah.
store.
It's expensive.
You know, they did give me some free cologne. that was pretty cool, you know. But I don't know. I guess my take on it to like reply back to you, you know, like I don't think it's overrated. I
But
do feel like certain pieces are like if you a dude trying to throw on a Louis Vuitton Damier polo and wear with the matching shoes,
mhm,
I think that's overrated. Like wearing
that's
a
over
Burberry flannel
with the
and I don't fucking know. I could list a bunch of cliche shit that
yeah.
like
It's
guys
just
do.
too much. Where it's too much and it just looks tacky.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
it's pushing to like
I think we kind of
too
found where
much
we getting at with
flex.
that. Like, yeah,
Like
it's
you
not overrated.
want
It's just
people
it could
to
be tacky.
know you're wearing designer, and you just top it off with more designer on top of more on top of more. It's like give it a little mix, throw in some thrift in there, you know,
Yeah.
throw in some basics.
Nah,
Just
for real.
like,
I love my shit when it's worn. Like, so a lot of my stuff I'll buy, and like the first month I got it, I'll wear it every day, and
yeah,
then finally I'll like retire it and come back to it. But yeah, I mean, I feel you on that, cause like you know, being a stylist, you know, I always got to show people. Well, some people spend it, you know,
mhm,
but some people you got to show them like why you're spending this or what would be the investment of this,
mhm,
you know. So that's why sometimes I don't say it's overrated because I know the pieces I'm looking at. Like for example, I really was so attracted to this bag and the glasses because Virgil made it, you know, or like when TC, or I think he still is over Burberry, like just the pieces that they produce. Like I
yeah,
thought I was gonna be more of a fan of Pharrell over at Louis Vuitton right now, but it's really just not hitting home with me. So it's like I buy into the creator or
mhm,
the person that's kind of over, you know, at the time, and that's why I say it's not overrated because the pieces I'm copping are I feel like timeless. Like I could wear this,
yeah, that makes sense.
you know, 10 years from now in my 40s and it'll still look cool. You know, like
Yeah, I gotta just still do my research on that. I'm not very up with the trend or like the fashion and the
well, you've been
backstory and
really
shit
on
like
your
that. So
property
I
and
don't know.
realty shit lately. So like
I do my research.
I gotta commend you on that. Like that's you know, I mean I guess everything is a dope, but like that's fucking dope though, Z, for real.
Thanks.
Yeah, for sure. So like just to let y'all know, like in general, if it is like questions or subjects y'all want us to cover, like we always down to do that. More shit like that
Always.
where y'all could contact us. It'll be in the info. You know, y'all see the emails.
I'm gonna give out my fake number.
You know, we'll definitely like put stuff up like our Instagram and shit like that. You know, but this is just a start. Like, and we really wanna, for the most part, be organic. But you know, we might get a little quirky. Might have to, you know.
We might have to.
I wasn't ready for that. But like, we do appreciate y'all tuning in today.
And till next time.
Till next time, ZTTV.